All right, everybody, we are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Uhuru. And today's guest, this morning's guest, is 10:30. Where are you located, Derek?
I'm in Dallas.
Okay, Dallas, Texas. All right, so today's guest or today's topic is the importance of African Americans learning an African language. I am currently in the process of learning Yoruba, which, I can't wait till I'm able to speak fluent Yoruba. But again, today's topic is the importance of African Americans learning an African language. I know you listened to the show yesterday, correct?
I did.
Well, what were your thoughts in regards to the topic?
I agreed on a few things. I can say most of all, just the need for us to begin learning languages, and how being monolingual or just speaking English, it really puts us at a disadvantage in terms of competing globally.
True.
And, I'm a big proponent of in the 21st century, we really got to learn to compete as a people, as Black Americans, speaking specifically here.
So real quick, not to cut you off. So one of the things that someone said in the chat room yesterday was that, Black Americans don't want to compete on a global scale. And then my guest, Yanga, she brought up how you have entertainers that travel and perform globally, which really, I see where she's coming from, but it's really not the same. But do you think that's the issue with Black people as far as us being reluctant to complete globally and just really want to focus on America, doing business here in America?
I think the reluctance, it comes out of just our history here. You gotta, and that's one of the things I disagreed on. I say is that I agree with a lot of what she said, but at the same time, a lot of what she said, it wasn't with context. So we're in a country where we're bordered by two oceans, and then Canada and Mexico. So for us to be able to speak multiple languages, we just haven't been in that environment. And then, historically, given slavery and just the fact that prior to really, I guess this century, I would say, we really didn't have a chance to travel on that level. So this is something we're beginning to grow into. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, I think it's something over time we'll begin to see a lot more of, but it's just something that we had a chance before.
Okay. Now, why do you think it's important to learn the African language from your perspective? Again, there's a lot of people, especially with the ADOS movement. Oh, I only learn no African language. Business is done in English around the world. What's the importance in your honest opinion to learn the African language?
There's a few reasons. So, number one, I'm a person of the belief we are African. We're in America, but we're still African people. And, so for one, it's a way to, if that's your desire, you can kind of get closer with your culture or African cultures. Mm-hmm. Two, again, just thinking on the business level, there's opportunities for us to engage with the continent and begin trading or doing investments. And then three, I would say just reestablishing communication. And, speaking on our own terms, because, whenever you look across the continent and the diaspora, it's either generally French or English. And those aren't languages that really reflect our history, our culture. And if we're going to speak, in my opinion, it would be better to speak in the African language and speak. There's a lot of words in English or even in French that don't reflect our culture, and then vice versa for African languages. A lot of concepts. So if you're establishing your relationship based in one of those kind of languages, then from the jump, it's already rooted in something that doesn't reflect your own well-being.
Okay. Now your app, AfroTongues, I literally just downloaded it. Hold on, let me pull it up, everybody. So the brother has a African language learning app that's free. I know you Negroes love free stuff. That's free on on Droid and also for iPhone, correct? On Apple, correct?
It's on both platforms.
Okay. All right. So I just downloaded the app right here. All right. So I'm gonna scroll down to Yoruba. Man, we got the Yoruba portion. So you guys can download this app. All right. Yoruba fundamentals. Bam.
Yeah, the phone is
Here we go. This is perfect. I like how you have this laid out. So you got the alphabet, the numbers. Because sometimes with a lot of these learning programs, like it kind of just jumps from greetings to like body parts. It doesn't really start with like the basics. Okay, let's hear.
You got to bring the phone in.
Alphabet. There we go. You have Swahili on here too, do you? Yeah, you do have Swahili, do you?
I do. I can speak pretty well in Swahili. That's actually kind of how it all started.
Mm-hmm. The app is called AfroTongues, all one word. Yeah. AfroTongues.
And I'll say this is a crowdsourced project. It's probably, to my knowledge, this is the only one of its kind in the world.
Okay, you said crowdsourced. So, brother, if we need to donate, let us know.
Oh man, I have to set something up for that.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you need to donate, I know we like free stuff, but if you need money, let us know. Because I mean, a brother that's putting together tangibles like this, something tangible like this, it needs our support financially. So you just let us know.
Appreciate it. But yeah,
no, my screen went off. Oh. So everybody's called AfroTongues. There we go.
And these are all native speakers. Let
me go back out. Let's see here. All right, so these are the languages that are offered. Wolof, Ga. What's the Rwandan language? Kinyarwanda, Kiswahili. Let's see here. Shona, and then you got Yoruba right here. Yeah, so
I should be adding actually a 6th language today. Oh no, that's 6, right? So the 7th language today, and I'll be speaking with someone tomorrow in the diaspora, because it's not just African languages, but the diaspora as well.
When you say the diaspora, what do you mean, like pigeons and like Jamaican or
the Caribbean? So like Haitian patois or Jamaican patois. The people I'll be speaking with tomorrow in particular, they're helping to provide Geechee. From the okay. You should know the Geechee people.
Yeah, Geechee. I still have not been a Geechee country at all. I'm in Georgia, but I still have not been there. They're in Savannah, they're in South Carolina. I still have not been yet. But we definitely got to support you. What talk about your story. Like what inspired you to do something put together a project like this?
It's been like a few years in the making. So I used to work at a place where there was a chance to really learn, or really, I guess, learn Spanish. And, of course, going through school from junior high to high school and even into college, I took some Spanish courses, but I never really utilized it and took it seriously. Right. And I would look back on that and think, I should have. So the next time I get a chance to really learn, I'll take advantage of that. But at the same time, I started to become a lot more African-centered in my thinking, and just my desires for what I want for myself. So I started working at an international agency, and I was in an environment where you would hear at least 6 languages a day, where, to the point it kind of washes out with the day. It's like background noise. I mean, it's so diverse. And kind of to what you were saying the other day, there were people that would speak 4 or 5. One of my coworkers, he spoke 6 languages.
Wow,
man, it really opened my eyes just to the disadvantage that we're in. So it was like, okay, I got to learn something. And luckily enough, we had a large amount of clients come from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Mm-hmm. And they spoke Swahili. So I'm like, bam, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. This is it. I'm going to learn Swahili.
How,
And
how, let me,
so,
how long did it take you to learn Swahili?
I mean, I'm still learning. Don't get it wrong. I'm not fluent, but I do understand the grammar is very logical,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty conversational. I could say, but I'm not fluent.
Okay.
But I mean, you give me a few months in Tanzania or Kenya, I think I get fluent pretty quickly.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
So like I said, my journey is Yoruba.
right. I mean, that's another language I've actually. It started with Swahili and Yoruba, so I've taken a Yoruba class. The voice you actually hear is a guy. Shout outs to Ola. He was my teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and I met him because I had the app in mind and told him about it. This is about a year ago, and we finally got it going. But yeah, I mean, that's his voice that's actually being provided for this in terms of Yoruba. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I had a chance to start learning Swahili, and I took it seriously, like to the degree where I was learning, and then I would teach what I know. I still teach. It's kind of on and off right now, just given my focus on the app. But I would teach what I know to people here in Dallas. And
Mm-hmm.
then at the same time, I was helping to teach the people from the Congo English.
Okay.
I'm not rambling, am I?
No. Dude, take your time. Platform is
Okay.
yours.
Okay.
Please.
So yeah, that's where the idea came from. Because I mean, if you look around on all of the apps out there, I know one of them was mentioned yesterday, which is actually crowdsourced too. Duolingo.
Okay.
You don't see African languages. They're not valued. You'll see English, Spanish, Japanese, German, whatever. But the only one I've seen really on them is Swahili.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, for me, it was like an opportunity. So where we can start putting value in those languages, start to learn them, and then also for those people that speak them to learn the Navajo or other African languages, and really for us to all start communicating, like I say, on our terms. So yeah, I mean that's basically where it came from.
Shout out to Holipsism in the chat room. Oh, tell everybody how Season Vegan was. Holipsism went to put him on Season Vegan. I know it changed his life. And hold on, let me know what you got. What you got too. Let me know what you got. So what's next for that?
Continuing to build, I can say so. Out of the languages I have so far, there's two. Well, it'll be two today that are actually sourced from the continent. So Wolof is actually from a guy in Dakar,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be adding Isitosa later today from South Africa, from a lady in South Africa. So I'm trying to expand and connect with people that are actually on the continent and make it a global effort. So yeah, just continuing to add languages, continue to add content as well, because it's a lot of work, but I'm working on it.
How difficult is it to make apps? You made this app your own on your own, or did you have somebody?
Yes, it's me. I mean, aside from the language part, pretty much everything is me.
Okay. What's the process of creating an app? I just out of curiosity.
This is a hybrid app, so it's not a native app. A native app, I don't want to go all into that, but a native app is what we traditionally know. A hybrid app is more like, it's like a website with an app wrapper, but you can still download it on platforms from iOS to Android. So yeah, this is a hybrid app in that sense. I would suggest for anybody that's interested in doing that kind of thing to start there. And I mean, my goal is to move up and become native, but for right now, I'm on the hybrid side. Damn.
Again, shout out to her. Now you mentioned the business part. I know in the email you sent me, you brought up the importance of African Americans doing business in Africa.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, again, you look right now, and there's so many other cultures and countries that are taking part in the continent in terms of business. The Chinese, especially, and it's like, why wouldn't we want to? We actually have roots there. So why wouldn't we want to take part in it? And there's 54 countries, so there's a variety of opportunities that you could look into and take part of. So again, I mean that goes back to really traveling. When you think about it, right now a lot of travel is leisure, and that's kind of part of the purpose of the app too, is to change how and why we travel. Because me personally, if I'm going to travel, I would like to at least become informed of business opportunities to where when I travel to, I have some incentives, you know, to continue coming back beyond the leisure. So, and then like on a lot of the travel groups, that's not something discussed. It's just no.
What did you say? What did you say about travel groups?
Oh, I mean, you look on there, and I don't mean it as a diss, but it's always just pictures. Like you don't hear people discussing opportunities that they're taking part in or that are available.
Right. No, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. You are absolutely. Have you been to the continent yourself at all?
What's that?
Have you been to the continent yourself?
Not just yet, but I mean, I'm working on it.
Okay. Which country do you think you're gonna hit first? You know, I'm gonna be biased towards Nigeria. I'm gonna tell you to come to Nigeria.
I'm sorry, somebody was trying to call me just now. You said Nigeria?
I said I'm gonna be biased towards Nigeria, so I'm gonna say come to Nigeria.
Okay. I mean, yeah. For me, it's Nigeria, Kenya, and Tanzania. Just given the languages that I've been studying so far.
I've been to all three.
Yeah. Oh, you've been to all three.
I've been all three. Yeah, I've been to Kenya, Tanzania, and of course going back to Nigeria next month.
Wow.
So I've been to all three.
Cool. And it sounds like you like Nigeria the most.
Love Nigeria, like Omo Niger.
Yeah. I mean,
love Niger.
My interest is more in West Africa, just given our roots.
Yeah, see, I'm a West African cat too. I mean, I've been to the first places I went to were East Africa. First place I went to was Tanzania. Then I did Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, Namibia. But you know, my spirit is in West Africa. I'm a West African cat.
I got you. Same. I mean, for me, it just started with learning Swahili. But you know, had I had the chance to learn Yoruba or Igbo or Wolof, then I probably would have taken that opportunity.
All right, Ned Surfer. So Nigeria profited off the slave trade, and y'all want to go there. Well, number one, Nigeria didn't exist during the slave trade. Number two, America profited even more, and you still want to stay here.
Right. And yeah, I don't understand how people conflate a whole country or continent.
Yeah.
And then like, you got to understand a lot of these ethnic groups. It's not as if the Yoruba are just in Nigeria, like they're in Nigeria and Benin. We're talking about colonial borders.
Exactly.
These are countries that were drawn by colonizers, right? So to put it all on Nigeria or the continent, like,
right,
that makes sense. And you're talking about over 1 billion people. So, but people had that belief.
Now, people have brought up the idea of Africa having one central African language. What are your thoughts on that? And some people are saying Swahili, since Swahili is the most spoken language on the continent. What are your thoughts on that?
I would agree with Swahili. I think more in the terms of having regional languages. So like Eastern language, Southern language, Western language, maybe even Northern. And using those, because I mean, it's not as if all of Europe says English. No, they have English and French and German, you know, and they still communicate with those. So I do think if we're talking about one, Swahili would be the best, just because of the amount of people that speak it and how easy it is to learn.
Like I said, I'm partial towards Nigeria, so I'm gonna say Yoruba. But you're right. If you want to go to East Africa, I wonder, do you know the most spoken language in West Africa?
No.
I'm thinking it will probably have to be Wolof. I think it will probably have to be Wolof.
I remember looking at a list, and I think it was Yoruba actually.
Oh, well, okay, because they speak it in, of course, Nigeria, parts of Benin Republic. I'm guessing Cameroon. It's gonna be out of. Somebody said Hausa. It could be Hausa too.
Yeah, that was up there too. A lot of the Nigerian languages, just because it's such a
200 million people.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you're right. Because it's gonna be Yoruba or Hausa, but it could be Wolof too. Because I know Wolof, all of Senegal and Gambia and parts of Mauritania, they speak Wolof. But again, you got 200 million people, in Nigeria. I don't know how many. I don't know how much each individual tribe. I don't know the numbers for that, but I'm gonna say Yoruba, Hausa, or Wolof out of those three. I don't know which one, but it's gonna. Someone said Wolof doesn't come close. Yeah, it could be Hausa because Hausa, I'm sure they speak in Mali as well. They speak it in Mali. They speak it all over Hausa all over West Africa. So it might be Hausa, or another one. It could be Fulani too. I don't know. Shout out to the Duke for the super chat.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, those two are definitely up there in the top 10. I've looked at the top 10. I just can't remember exactly the ranking and everything, but they're up there. Yoruba and Hausa.
Mm-hmm. All right, see what else we got here in the chat room. Everyone, thank you. The native language of Senegal is Wolof.
That's a dominant language, yeah.
Yeah. It's well, for the most part. I mean, for the most part, yeah, because it's the main language as well. Are you working on any other projects? I know you mentioned. I think you might be working on some more projects as well.
No, I mean I had a previous project, but it's kind of defunct right now. This is it right here in terms of what I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just getting started. The app got released in February.
Okay. And you're working on this for a couple of years now, right?
No, it was in my mind for about 2 years, but I just started working this past year.
Mm-hmm.
Released it in February. So
yeah, man. How did you find the people to contribute towards the app?
Through the agency I used to work at. Okay. That's the large reason I worked there, because I wanted to get to the continent. But working there, I also encountered a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So two of them were actually like colleagues of mine, and then a few others were clients. With Swahili, guy came to the bookstore I teach at. Anybody in probably knows Pan African Connection?
I've heard of it.
You're okay. Yeah, it's dope. So I met somebody there, and as far as the people on the continent, I'm leveraging social media to reach out and recruit people. And that's something I want to add too. Like anybody out there that's listening that would like to add the language, you can contact me. We can see about getting it added.
Like, how's that process as far as adding languages to the app? Is it pretty easy process or?
I mean, it takes a bit of work in terms of developing the lessons. That's why if you look right now, the content is kind of shallow, but I'm working to add more over time.
Okay. Everyone, we have 122 people watching, only 51 likes. Please hit that like button as you come into the chat room. I will greatly appreciate it. Now, for those who don't want to learn or pick up an African language, what would be your words of advice, or what would you say to them? Because we got a lot of those.
Really, you got to understand the importance of language, what the language you speak, and just how it shapes your whole worldview. Because just through learning Swahili, it really opened my mind. Because it's hard to get that sense with similar languages like Spanish and French, because they're still confined in Romance languages. But when you go to something like Swahili or even Yoruba or Wolof, you're talking about a whole different worldview, right? So just, I mean, by learning that language, you're expanding your own consciousness, and really starting to think outside of the structures that are kind of put on you by speaking English or a similar language. That actually, you know what? Can I plug the book really quick?
Man, plug with man. The platform is yours.
Okay, so this book right here, this book, it explained a lot of things I was already thinking about at the time that I started developing the app, or just considered it. Decolonizing the Mind by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. He's a Kenyan author. It looks like it's backwards right now, but he was one of the first authors to say he's going to write strictly in his native language, Kikuyu, Swahili. And then if it's going to be translated in English or anything else, then so be it. But that was his base, right? So I would suggest people read that book. And then there's also a girl on YouTube. Her name is Abantu May. And she has a video called "Decolonized Language and the Power of Words," and she breaks down a lot of the things that I'm trying to say, but in a more brilliant manner. Definitely check out the video if nothing else. It's like 15 minutes long, but she really breaks it down.
Okay, you gotta send me the link. Email me the link when you get a chance. Brother Monday, my brother from Nigeria, wants to know if he can add his language. What do you need from him? His legend is with the Ugep language in Nigeria.
It's which language?
Ugep, Ugep.
Okay.
I thought you spoke Igbo. Oh, Ugep, Ugep. So someone who wants to add their native language, how can they reach out to you?
If they go to AfroTongues.com, it's a sign-up page. Just go there, and then they can send the name, the language, and I'll be in contact with them.
Okay. Now, how do you get funding to do all this?
Ah, man, it's me.
It's me. I said, I would definitely be more than willing to pitch in and contribute. Especially with something that you have, a platform like this, it definitely needs to be supported.
Thank you, man.
Oh, brother, do you know? Hold on one second. Do you know a brother named Moses? He does a lot in the language space. I think he's a brother. He knows. I think he speaks over 30 languages.
I think I've seen him on YouTube. I think I know what you're talking about, but I haven't reached out to him or anything. I wouldn't even consider him, man. He slipped my mind. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Do you know Obadale Gabon in Ghana?
No.
I need to connect you with him too, because they have language apps as well. So maybe you guys could connect.
Yeah, that would be great, because I'm really trying to add Tree.
All right.
Just given the year of return right now, it would be pretty useful.
Yeah, because I know Obadala, he speaks Wolof, Yoruba, and Tree.
What's his name?
Obadale, Obadele, Gabon, Kambon.
Man, okay, you know what that does? That does look familiar. I think he has a website.
Yeah, he does.
Has a website where people can sign up and learn. That sounds familiar now that I wrote it down. I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I'll look into him too.
Yeah, reach out to him. He's real. In fact, I'll shoot you his email. He's real. He'll definitely love what you're doing.
Okay. I just sent you the link to the video I was talking about.
Hold on, let me see here. Anybody want to come join the chat? That Monday, you want to come on the chat? Anybody wants to come on the chat, and we'll do this for the next couple minutes. Anybody that wants to come on and speak on what languages they'd like to see and ask the brother some questions, you're more than welcome. We'll give you guys about 2-3 minutes. Just email me if you want to hop on. Okay, no trolling though. Okay, but email me if you want to hop on the chat. Okay, Monday, send me an email. Email me and I'll send you the link and you can talk to the brother.
As we're waiting, another thing I would add.
Go ahead.
You got to consider, just by the fact that the dominant languages as far as the world is concerned are like European. That's economies in their favor. So
Right.
if we start speaking more in African languages, then the tables are turned. Like they need to come on African terms, and that's something that empowers us. If we're again engaging with the continent in business, you know that also strengthens our own communities here at home. So that's a large part of the app too. Is just kind of restructuring the value of which languages are used for economics.
Mm. Are you familiar with a language called the Meduneta?
I've heard of that. What about it?
No, it's just I've heard about it too, but I don't know how practical it would be. No one speaks Meduneta, I think, in Africa in 2019. So I don't think it would be practical to learn Meduneta. Now, if you just want to do it, just out of just you just want to learn it just cause, I mean, go ahead. It's kind of like Latin. Does anybody speak Latin these days?
I think it's used a lot in law school, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Meduneta, Latin, those are pretty much extinct languages. So I don't see the purpose of learning them. But I mean, if you want to, I mean, by all means, go ahead. Yeah, if you want to learn the hieroglyphics, I mean, hey, go for it. I don't see the purpose of it, but to each his own.
That wouldn't be something I would necessarily add, but there are some that, they're still living languages, and it's a matter of carrying down culture. Like I said, I'll be adding Geechee pretty soon. That's something that is still in use. It still exists. So
right.
In that sense, yeah, but I mean, any ancient languages, not necessarily.
Yeah. Monday, click the link. I just sent you the link, Monday. Go ahead and click on it. So Monday from Nigeria, he's going to hop on. You guys could discuss, possibly adding his language.
Okay.
Swahili's already on here. So let me pull up the app again. I just downloaded. So guys, while we're waiting for Monday to come on, that on your device, on your smartphones, download AfroTongues. Okay, all one word, AfroTongues on your smartphone. Okay, make sure you guys download it now. AfroTongues.
Yeah. And as you download, please share the word. Let people know. Yeah. I'm really trying to build up the user base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here we go. Yoruba. I'm in the Yoruba portion. It's pretty. It's laid out very nice.
Hey, brother Dinos.
Monday, what's going on, brother?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Thanks for adding me up in here, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, brother. You really doing something wonderful, man. That's a brilliant idea. I never will imagine that somebody can have such kind of mindset to create an app that can kind of teach people their languages.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm a victim of my own personal original language. I wasn't able to learn it because my daddy worked all his life, and I was born in Lagos, and my mama is from the Igbo tribe. So my mom only spoke Igbo to me. I can speak only Igbo and Yoruba and the local Nigerian Pidgin English. So I wasn't opportune to live in my own hometown, so I didn't know the language. So that's why I'm trying to see if you can help me, add that onto it so I can basically learn my own personal language.
Definitely. I mean, now I need somebody to help me do that, but so would that be you or would it be somebody else?
Okay. So my daddy from the Ugep tribe in Cross River State. My mama is from the Igbo speaking tribe, Mm-hmm. So I have the Igbo side of me. I can speak that one, but my main language, which is where my daddy from, I don't have no clue about it, but I know a little bit of it. So how can I help you? How can I help you connect you with somebody who can make that happen?
Are you in Nigeria? You said you're in Nigeria.
Yes, I'm a Nigerian.
Okay. And you said you're in the country.
Say that again. No, I'm in the United States.
Oh, okay. It's really a matter of getting in contact with somebody. Yeah, I mean that's kind of where it starts. Is
Right.
getting in contact. I'll reach out. I know a few people in Nigeria as well, but
Right.
it kind of has to start there.
I have a couple of people who speak my father dialect. Even my mama do speak my daddy's dialect. You know.
Okay.
So, but you know, wherever you were born and raised, you definitely gonna pick up the dialects down there. So I wasn't born in my hometown. That's why I don't even know how to speak it. But I can understand a little bit. You know, once somebody speak my dialect, I know this is my dialect. But I don't really understand it. But I know my dialect when I hear it.
Okay. Yeah. If there's anybody like that, all I need is the audio, and then I'll take it from there. I just need the audio.
Okay, somebody's got like the audio, the tone.
Oh, the tone, and if possible, the spelling. Like the spelling is important too, just for people to visualize.
Okay. After you got done online here, please. My email is with Dinus. Please send me your email so I can contact you direct.
Okay. I'll send it to you.
Okay,
right.
Cool.
Man, I really do appreciate you, man. Dinus, you're doing a powerful job, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
And I was really glad that you was able to, you know, beat all the odds. And now I can call you my brother because we share the same nationality too.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, you don't nobody's gonna stop you, man. And this is what we're trying to tell people, man. You know, Africa is our responsibility, and we have to make sure we get it to that point. Every time I look on the news, I always see how these people are invading the land. They're invading that country for real. And why can't we take advantage of it? Because that's our land. Nobody's gonna tell nobody in that land this is, you know what I'm saying? That's ours. You know, so if more of our people over here can unlearn all those hates they have towards Africa and understand that's where you from, and nobody's gonna take that away from you. That's how we can make something happen.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Man, I really do appreciate you, Dinus, man. I appreciate you for real, man. You know, you give me this opportunity to speak on your platform, man. I appreciate it.
That's what it's for. That's what it's for.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get it over with my job, man.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me up in here. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Yeah. All right, bro.
All right, peace. I'll make sure you guys get connected.
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
All right, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Definitely.
All right, brother. Who's Odessa? We'll take a couple more. Who's Odessa Monbirasi? Wise Nubian polygamy. Like, let me ask you this, Wise Nubian. What can you bring to the show? Like, this isn't a show about polygamy.
Yeah, what? I don't know where that came from.
Yeah. Well, that's his name. I don't know. You know, this isn't a show about polygamy. So, let me know what you. Mondrice Moni. What do you want to talk about? It has to be in regards to the language app. Oh, I didn't mean to put that in there. Hold on, let me delete that. Hold on. It has to be in regards to the language app, Mondrice. Here we go. All right, send me an email. Yeah, language in American schools. All right, send me an email so I can send you the link.
You said language in American schools?
No, I guess. I mean, let's see what he's talking about.
Okay.
All right, brother. Send me an email. Yeah, I definitely don't want people trolling. Okay.
Right.
No, we're not. No, we're not talking about polygamy today. We could talk about it another day.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
Are you there?
No, right here. I'm just waiting for the brother to email me so I could.
No, it looks like he just joined.
Say that again.
Somebody just joined and left.
You know what? I think it might. I think I accidentally put the link in the chat room while I deleted it. So somebody might have. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for not trolling us for me accidentally putting a link in the chat room. Thank you for not trolling us. Thank you for hanging up and leaving. Yeah.
That's something while we're waiting on them. I'm working on just getting into like after school programs here in Dallas, at least. I don't know if I can necessarily get into the school proper, but you know, it would be good for those school programs for at least kids to start learning a bit of language that kind of reflects their own heritage.
Okay, cool. All right, Mondreeks, I just emailed you back. Yeah, I emailed you a link. Click the link. Click the link.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of Spanish.
I think somebody tried to get on, but because I accidentally put the link in the chat room. But thank you for following the no troll rule that we have here on the chat. Thank you for following it. But yeah, that's what happened. Sorry about that. Because I've seen all types of weird stuff when you accidentally give the wrong person a link, you know.
Right. Let me ask: have you started practicing any languages at all?
Yoruba. I started Yoruba.
Okay.
To be honest, I've been all over the place, but since Nigeria is home now, since you know, I'm Yoruba is Yoruba, so I've been working on Yoruba. So I definitely downloaded your app to my phone, and I will be utilizing it.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
That seems to be the most popular, so I'll have to be in contact with Ola in terms of adding more lessons.
Okay.
What in particular? Let me ask. What kind of things are you trying to learn? Because you know Yoruba, it's a tonal language, so I'm sure you already know that though. So it's kind of got its own curve to it. But what are the kind of things that you're interested in? Or even people in the chat that they would like to learn in terms of languages?
Mondreeks, we need you to hop on, brother. Are you here? So people are saying add Igbo to the app.
I'm working on Igbo. I had a contact on my old phone and then it was stolen. So, but I would like to add Igbo too. Igbo and Tree.
Igbo, yeah, Tree is important.
Yes, I'm here.
Mondreeks, go ahead, brother.
Yes, man. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia as well.
Okay. What part? What part of Atlanta you in?
I'm in East Atlanta, Decatur.
Decatur, okay.
Yes, and my question was, because you know,
let me ask you, are you in Decatur or are you in the deck? You off Candler Road? Or are you?
I'm off 70. You know, off Highway 78.
Okay.
It's like just a little bit on the outer, on the outer surroundings of Atlanta.
So you by like Clarkston?
Yes.
Okay.
But pretty much, I grew up in Athens, Georgia. I think you went to UGA, right?
Oh, UGA, yeah. Where in Athens did you grow up? What part? Well, where were you in Athens?
West side. Oh, my childhood. That's where I was born at, actually.
When? What years were you in Athens?
1991 through 2014.
Okay, well, sure. You was in Athens when I was in Athens.
Yeah. Okay. Are you from Athens?
No, I just went to UGA. I went to University of Georgia, but you know, I used to. Let's see here. I used to kick it over. Was it Paldo?
Oh yeah, Paldo. Yeah. They knocked it down. They knocked it down, man.
They knocked
it down. It's a student center now. It's like student apartments.
Oh man, they knocked down Paldo. Oh man.
Yeah. I still go there often. My family there, but pretty much what I was trying to say though, in regards to this situation about the language, because I just downloaded the app as well. I'm a criminal justice student, and I think it's a very good app to implement into the Black community. I'm also posted on my Facebook, so a lot of Black people can download it. But I just think that it's very important to have something like this because, as diners know, like in America, in Georgia-based schools, they only teach a handful of languages, and I think that we need to make some type of petition or something like that where we can get it so that other languages are implemented in our schools, so our kids can learn these languages and they can grow up knowing this stuff. So if they want to go to Africa, or if they want to go travel overseas or whatever, or communicate with their own, that they have those skills set already implemented within them, so they can have this type of platform and this type of communication and understanding of themselves, because I think the way that things are now, people just don't really understand themselves, and maybe we can implement this type of language into our music and kind of upgrade, do stuff like that. I think it'd be very good.
You know what's wild is one of the guys I actually teach Swahili. He makes songs rapping in Swahili, so
yeah,
that's something that's already happening, and that's a way to continue learning and really take. Dennis mentioned something yesterday about us as Black people not having really control over our culture. That's a way to have control. If we're speaking in African languages and exporting it through music, through movies, whatever it is. I mean,
I think it'd be better. I think it'd be better to implement that into the music and just the whole culture in America. So it'll take a couple of years to just get it all the way through and through. But I think it'll upgrade things. It'll help us connect better. Because it's so much hate in the American history and language. I just think it isn't just good for us to just focus on that one language. And as you know, in the secondary language in Georgia would probably be Spanish. That's what they teach in school.
Yeah, Spanish.
And they'll try to teach you also some French or something like that, but it's like a lot of African countries do not even speak, French, like the actual French, but they do speak it some places. But that's what but if you want to learn African in Georgia and in school, they'll say, oh, you should take up French class. That's what and I think it's just terrible. Like,
but where'd you go? You went to Clark Atlanta or Cedar Shoals?
I went to Clark Central.
You went to Clark Central. Yeah, I'm sure. Clark Central. You went to Clark Central or Cedar Shoals?
Clark Central.
Clark Central. Okay. Yeah, man. Well, brother, anything else you want to add?
Oh man, that's pretty much it, man. I also want to say something about the petition thing. Like if there's any way somebody like with our platforms and our voice, we can get some type of documentation that we can get people to sign to so we can get these languages not only on this app, which is a very good app, but also in these schools, so we can get some African taught to our kids, man. Because I have 2 kids and I want them to learn African while they're young.
Cool. Well, all right, brother. We appreciate you hopping on.
All right, man. Thanks, man.
No problem. Peace.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
All right, Andrew Apollos. You have the I just sent you the link.
Andrew Apollos.
Yeah. Andrew Apollos, I sent you the link.
What was he interested in?
He said he was interested in discussing a bit deeper about the importance of learning an African language as a further support to the gentleman's efforts.
Of generalist efforts?
Gentleman's efforts.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and this will be the last one. Guys, let's get these likes up. Please hit that like button as you come into the chat room. Yeah, French is pretty much spoken all over West Africa. The French did their thing as far as colonizing West Africa. So Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, Mauritania, Togo. Yeah, we are. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, thank you for letting me on, man. Yeah, I just wanted to say a couple things, man. I was sitting here on the call, checking out your app. And let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in the United States. I left 2005. I moved to Europe, spent about 10 years in Europe. I met my wife there, who is from Suriname. And we have 2 children, and now we live in South America in Suriname. And over that span of time, I went through the process of learning to speak Dutch, coming down to South America, really checking out the whole colonial vibe down here, where here in Suriname, we have a language called AfroTongues. The official language for business and government is Dutch. There's a little bit of English because of me.
What happened? Is he still up?
Did we lose a brother?
Oh man, I hope he wasn't saying too much.
Well, let's see if he hops back on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got lost you. Hello, can you hear us?
Oh,
Derek, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think his connection is slow.
Yeah.
You might need to turn the camera off.
Yeah, Andrew, you might need to turn your camera off.
I was interested to see where he was going.
Yeah. Andrew. Man, we lost. I think we lost a brother. Let's give him about a minute or so.
Okay. It sounds like he's starting to go towards just the economies, like how economy controlled by languages. Like you were saying, French is all over West Africa. English is all over. But he's in South America, so.
Yeah, he's in Suriname.
Suriname.
Yeah.
I've heard it. I couldn't locate him.
yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we had lost you. We thought they kidnapped you. Okay, we got you. You back. Go ahead. Andrew.
Damn.
Yeah, it might be his connect. It's probably his connection. Andrew. Damn, brother, we really want to hear what you have to say. Andrew. Dang.
All
right. So I guess we gotta, move on.
Yeah. Sorry, Andrew.
Let's see here. Let's see what else we got here. We'll bring one more person on.
Yeah. You hear me?
Andrew, that's you?
All right, cool. So what I was saying is that in the interior, you have the Maroon community. Those people who don't know who the Maroons are.
Andrew,
Try again. I'll get you right back.
Andrew, do us a favor. Turn your video off. Hello? Andrew. Okay, we gotta let the brother go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kexia Gundam. Kexia. We're about to send you the link. You're the last one.
Oh, that's who was calling in earlier.
No, I don't think so. Kexia. Just sent you the link. So come on, hop on. Kexia just sent you the link.
Kexia Gundam.
Yeah, man. The white man and Dutch man is holding his internet back. The Dutch man is holding brother Andrew's internet back.
It's like that sometimes.
Yeah, I know, right? But Kexia.
I'm glad mine was holding up today because I noticed that happens sometimes on the video chats.
Yeah. Yeah, I pay good money for my internet.
Yeah.
Even though it still acts up sometimes. I pay good money. Shout out to Straight Shooter really beaming. Kexia, I sent you the link. We're waiting for you.
Mine has been good though, right? I wasn't breaking up or nothing.
No, you good. You good.
Okay, cool.
Kexia, I see you in the chat room typing, but we need you to come on. So,
if anybody in the chat asks questions, I can answer them too.
say that again.
I was saying if anybody has questions in the chat, I can answer them too.
Yeah. Not really, just more comments.
Okay.
Just waiting on Kexia.
Okay. Yeah, be sure to download, rate it. Please rate it too.
Okay. Did he give me the option to rate it? Hold on 1 second.
Download, rate, and share.
Yeah, here we go.
So I'm trying to spread the word.
Here we go. Okay, home. How do you go back and rate it?
Oh, that's on the App Store.
Okay, so go to the App Store and rate it from there. Okay, let me do it right now.
Appreciate it.
Let's see here. Open. I'm trying to. Let's see here. I don't. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Gave it a 5.
Cool. And I work on. I know earlier you were talking about people supporting in dollars too.
Yeah, by all means, because people were asking in the chat room if you had a Patreon.
I don't. I thought Patreon was only for YouTube.
No, you can do Patreon for everything. Well, or a GoFundMe, Patreon. I think you can do it pretty much for everything.
Okay. I've done Indiegogo before, I think, so I'll be sure to do that today. And I can
Okay,
send
Kexia. Now, Kexia, you said you wanted to hop on, but you're not hopping on, so we got to move on. All right, one more person. Let's see what we got here. All right, I think that's it, brother. Sure, what we'll do, we'll go ahead and close out. Anything else you'd like to share in closing?
Thanks for allowing me on.
Oh, no problem.
Give me time with the app. Like say, I have a few languages so far. The content is shallow, but I am working on it. I'm continuing to build. So, just check in periodically to see what's new. You can follow my Instagram, AfroTongues. Also on Facebook, AfroTongues.
Okay, Kexia, I need you to click on the link. Check your email and click on the link. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, just follow me on the social medias, Instagram, Facebook. Search AfroTongues. And I'll provide updates there just on what's new, what's being added.
Okay, let's give Kexia one more minute. Kexia, I emailed you the link. I need you to click on the link and jump in the chat if you want to come on. We're gonna wait another minute, then we gotta go.
I could have sworn
Kexia, I keep telling you, I emailed you the link. Now you're trolling, Kexia. You're trolling. I emailed you the link, Kexia. Check your email and click on the link. Now I think you're trolling us. So okay, she said okay. I mean, goodness. I'll log off here and sign on there. Huh? All right, we gotta go. All right, AfroTongues, brother, we appreciate you for joining us. Anything else you'd like to? Well, you share. How can people reach you one more time?
On Instagram, it's AfroTongues. Facebook, AfroTongues. You can sign up if you'd like to contribute a language at afrotongues.com, or you can email at afrotongues@gmail.com.
All right, perfect. Well, perfect. Guys, make sure you download the app. Make sure you support the brother. Also, make sure you go to Search for Uhuru on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Until next time, people, Dynasty here, Search for Uhuru. For people who are late, the app is called AfroTongues. AfroTongues. Thank you, Nadu. Thank you so much. Make sure you go on your device, your smartphone, and download it in the the Apple Store or the okay, is that Kexia? All right, Kexia is on. Kexia, we're about to hang up on you.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me okay?
We hear you just fine. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. I just wanted to first say thank you for doing this, having that guy on. That's a great idea. And I wanted to also say I love what you're doing, Dinah Samir and the BAIO. That's such a great idea. Keep doing your shows. I did want to talk a little bit about Medu Neter. I was the one that mentioned it in the chat. That is ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. I'm interested in it because it's connected to a lot of different languages that are still spoken today in Africa. But I'm totally for learning as many different African languages as people can. Whatever you can learn is helpful, I think, for the community. So I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you for what you guys are doing, and just have people give Medu Neter a chance. There are African linguists who are professional linguists like Rikedi Amen, and there's also, oh gosh, what's the other African language from San Francisco State, but they teach Medu Neter as well. So it is out there and people are learning it. But again, people don't have to learn that language, learn any African language, Swahili, whatever you can. So I just wanted to say that.
All right, no problem, Ketsu. Thank you for finally joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Barely made it.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you. All right, guys, with that being said, Donnie Samir, search for Huru. Till next time, family. Peace.
Peace.